What should you do when you see a racist remark online?
First thing is do not add oil into fire first. Do not freely just press like. Do not immediately share something. Yeah, even if you think it's very funny. Because you have to be very sensitive about who you're sharing this to. The second thing is, if you see something that is from your friend, that you know personally, I think what you can do is that you can private message the person and say, hey, why do you say this, right? Just be careful. Just warn that person if that person's a friend.
Dealing with online racism was one of the key issues discussed at a dialogue led by Minister for Information, Communications and the Arts, Dr. Yaacob Ibrahim. Recently, a 19-year-old polytechnic student sparked an online fury when she posted a racist comment on Facebook and Twitter. On July 1st, two 17-year-old boys were arrested for making racist remarks online. During the hour-long session, more than 800 students discussed issues ranging from racial and religious harmony to integrating foreigners into Singapore's society.
I just want to ask you about your opinion. How can we so-called stop racism in schools?
It's really about how people develop respect for each other. And that is something in which, fortunately or unfortunately, you can't do in school. It is in the home, it is in the community. It is the values that we hold as a community which are important. Have you ever experienced racism?
Yes.
And what did you do about it?
Oh my God. Okay. Depends on what kind of racism. If the racism is towards my race, I guess I'll just tell to the person straight. Come on, don't say that. It's very mean, that kind of thing. But if it's a joke to me, then I'll just smile and walk away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you develop some instincts, right?
Yeah. Sure.
When someone says something that offends you, you go out and correct him, which is, I think, is the right thing to do. Not to insult him back, but to correct him.
When asked what can be done to stem racism among youths, Dr. Yaacob said that having laws would stifle the internet and netizens should come together to develop an internet code of conduct.
There are several sites actually have their own code of conduct, right? Where they expect when you post a comment, you don't use vulgarities, you don't use certain things and so on and so forth. We feel that this is an important process and we want the internet community to take charge.
But will enforcing a code of conduct work? More in the next clip.